How's it going, guys? My name is Maikya, and today I'm going to be covering the top 5 fan games of the year so far. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to leave your favourite fan games of the year in the comment section down below. In this video I'll be rating each game based on the gameplay, graphics, music and any other additional features I thought stood out in each game. Each of these categories will be scored out of 5. I'll then provide an additional score of 20, which basically includes any criticisms I might have about each game. Please keep in mind that these opinions are my own and you are fully entitled to your own. Aside from everything else, let's just get straight into the video. First in this list is the Pokemon fan game that is set to release a demo later this year. Pokemon Phoenix Rising is a game that is based on a war-waging world where oracles have lost balance and left the Hawthorne region to suffer the consequences. In terms of gameplay, from what I have seen of many promotional content, this game feels less like a Pokemon game and more like an RPG. I really like the details of events that the development team put into this game. It makes it much more playable. The menus and world appear as easy to navigate, and the biggest thing for me is that the Pokemon follow you. Overall, I give this gameplay a rating of 4 out of 5. Next is the graphics side of the game, which looks absolutely flawless. I really love the style of scenery and the characters that have been created. Due to me being a creative myself, I can really respect the work that's been put into this game. I would say that these graphics definitely deserve a 5 out of 5 score. Now for the music, all I can say is how beautiful this game's soundtrack is. I'm really impressed with how the battle themes sound. They sound so similar to remixes of older nostalgic games, but with a more modern twist. I really think that this deserves 4 out of 5. In terms of additional features, this game has a lot to offer, such as multiple choice-based quests, multiple save files, and even skill trees. This creates a stronger sense of the RPG feeling I spoke about earlier, which I feel separates this fan game on another level compared to others. I'll give the additional features a 5 out of 5 as I feel they were thought out very thoroughly. Overall, I place Phoenix Rising at the top of the list as I feel that it achieved a score of 18 out of 20, which I'd say is outstanding. Unfortunately, as this video is being produced, there is no demo released, but plenty of information is available about the game, so go check that on the Pokemon community forum, which I will have linked below in the description. Second in this list is Pokemon Uranium, which is already released and very popular among people with the following in the community. Pokemon Uranium is based on the tropical region of Tandor, which contains various species of Pokemon. After completing the 8 gyms, the player takes part in a regional tournament with the prize of worldwide fame. With the gameplay of this game, I'd say that the region is a really nice idea, and the story follows the gameplay and is very concise with themes of basically uranium and nuclear meltdown. I feel that the developers really capitalised on this idea, especially with the theme that you as a character must find your mother whether she's dead or alive. This gives the gameplay much more meaning and a more consistent quest overall. Overall, I'd give the gameplay a rating 3 out of 5 due to the fact it's well developed, but also includes things such as the Pokemon Essentials menus. For the graphics in the game, I think that the artist did an amazing job of representing the tropical atmosphere with the use of trees and other foliage. I think that the starter Pokemon designs are well made and really reflect the professor's aim to explore new species. I think that these graphics deserve a 4 out of 5 score due to the amount of work that's been put into them. The music in this game is something special. I personally love the Amatree Town theme due to the pan flute and the tambourine sounds crossing over to make an adventurous feeling. I think that this deserves a 4 out of 5 score due to the consistency of the OST overall. I think they did amazing on this. In terms of additional features, they have covered a lot of things I'd personally want to see in the main series games, such as a Nuzlocke mode. I'm really impressed with the fact they made Wondertrade and GTS possible for this game, which seems impossible to us non-developers. I'll give the additional features a 5 out of 5 as I feel that they are extremely underrated for a fan game considering they're in the main series already. Overall, I placed Uranium at 2nd position due to it receiving a score of 17 overall. If you'd like to support the game and try it out yourself, check out the Poke community forum, which will be linked down below in the description. Third game on this list is Pokemon Insurgence, which was produced by the same group who brought us Zeta and Omicron. Pokemon Insurgence is based on cults in the Tauren region and how a great hero vanished trying to get rid of the remaining cults. The gameplay of this game is effective and achieves similar aims to Zeta and Omicron, whilst also remaining close to the storyline. By using cults instead of evil teams, the developers have made the game appear more unique and different. I can only imagine how difficult it would have been to include new game mechanics. Overall, I give the gameplay a rating 3 out of 5 as I think the game remains focused on storyline and maintains a standard across the games the developers have produced. In this game, I think that the graphics have been well established. I really like how the art team have created new Mega Pokemon along with the game's own Delta Pokemon. I think that the locations in this game are also awesome and really indicate a mysterious vibe that matches the story. I think that these graphics definitely deserve a 4 out of 5 score for the amount of effort that's been put into them. The music for this game is absolutely epic. I love the cult leader themes with their electronic style. I feel that this adds to the atmosphere of the games, however I do also feel that they lack the nostalgic feel which I personally prefer. I think that this deserves a 3 out of 5 due to the hard work they put into the soundtrack anyway, and making it consistent with the theme of evil powers really paid off. For the additional features, I feel that Insurgence added some interesting ideas that we haven't seen before, such as Pokemon armor. I feel because of this, I will give the additional features a 4 out of 5, as they include in many of the main series games features. Overall, I place Insurgence at position 3 due to having a total score of 14. If you guys want to support the game and try it yourself, check out its website, which will be linked down below in the description. In 4th position is Pokemon Millennium, which focuses on bringing down the evil team of Team Luminous, who believe that Pokemon should be able to roam freely as opposed to being confined to Pokeballs. The gameplay for this game looks great. I think that the developers did a great job with the menus and user interaction. I think that the way this game's storyline flows is effective, but I feel that it matches to the main series fairly closely due to the evil team with a motive. Overall, I give the gameplay a rating 3 out of 5 due to its closeness to the main series Pokemon games. For this game, I feel that the graphics were really well done. I really like how they put the, the thought into the menus and that sort of thing, the UI design. I think that this means that the graphics deserve a 4 out of 5 score due to the amount of work that's been put into them. At this stage in time, Millennium currently has no sound implemented. However, it's said that there will be some coming soon. In this case, I'll have to give music a 0 out of 5, unfortunately. For the additional features, there are a variety of options such as Wondertrading, critical capture, and a built-in randomizer. I want to give the additional features section a 5 out of 5 since the use of a built-in randomizer sounds as difficult as it gets in terms of an option for a fan game. Overall, I'm putting Millennium in position 4 due to its total score of 12 out of 20. If you guys want to go support the game, go check out its Pokemon community forum post in the description down below. In this final position in the list is Pokemon Alchemist, which focuses on the idea of an evil team that is aiming to resurrect an ancient Pokemon by gathering items from the surrounding region. The way that the flow of the gameplay is really effective in Pokemon Alchemist is reinforced by the fact that they have incorporated side quests and 4 post-game gyms to make the game feel that much more fuller. Overall, I'd give the gameplay a 3 out of 5 as I feel it contains a substantial amount of storyline, but is also reliant on using storylines from the main original series games. In this game, I think that the graphics have been really well established. I really like that the locations are really cool looking, and I think that the purple character, that's basically from Fire Red Leaf Green, really matches into the story of the game. I think that these graphics deserve a 4 out of 5 due to the amount of work that's been put into them. From what I've heard of the soundtrack, it seems to remind me a lot of the black and white music. However, I do like the sound effects for statuses such as confusion. I feel that this deserves 2 out of 5 as I feel the game could be better tied together with fully customized soundtracks. For the additional features, I really like how you could have secret bases much like Generation 3 of the main series Pokemon games. I also think that the inclusion of 4 extra gyms in post-game is a great idea as it allows for more playtime on the game. I give this game a 3 out of 5 for additional features as I feel they could have been adding more to tie the game together essentially. Overall, I place Pokemon Alchemist in the final position due to its score being 12 out of 20. If you guys want to go support that game and go try it out for yourself, go check out the Pokemon community forum post in the description down below. I've got all the links there for all of them, so just check them out there. That's all I have time for today, guys. If you enjoyed this top 5 fan games of Pokemon 2018, then be sure to smash that like button down below. Make sure to drop a comment on your favourite 5 games this year, and if you haven't already seen my latest videos covering potential leaks and the news following the rumours of Nintendo Switch Pokemon games, check them out on the end card. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.